Yonichiri, you've brought the slate. Let's examine it together.
Yes! Oh, son of the prophet! Read it quickly. What does it say? My heart is racing!
On the scales of destiny, there are 2 plates. Stand before the giant door and fill the scales as your own.
What could it mean, exactly? Prophet son, do you know?
Oh, no. I'm just reading it. I haven't figured out the meaning of it.
Right. We'll need all the pieces to understand anything. Let's go find the next slate.
Yeah. Now it's time to deliver the bad news. The last slate is held by Prince Barhan. I don't know. Anyway, according to my reliable source, I heard that Prince Barhan started digging as soon as he arrived in these barrens. At first, no one could understand why, but he was searching for the slate. I don't know the purpose behind it, though.
Your Highness, please entrust this mission to me. I am ready to serve you. As a Knight of Madia, please, grant me the chance to serve with confidence. We shouldn't expect the adventurer to do everything.
Didn't you appoint the adventurer as a Yonichiri? Master Amin, this is the best option we have. Now that it's revealed that Premier Shen is targeting the prince's life, you must be by his side.
But... All right. Be careful. Barhan is a cunning one, like a snake. You must not let your guard down.
Please stay safe, Yonichiri.
Adventurer, I've been expecting you. Adventurer, I've been expecting you. Scurrying in and out of my camp like a rat? It's quite unlike you. Scurrying in and out of my camp like a rat? It's quite unlike you. Of course, I have no intention of being hostile toward you. If I were, would I have prepared this slate for you as a gift? Ah, you must be curious why I have such a thing in the first place. But first, I have a question for you. Why are you helping that troublesome little prince? Compassion? Justice? Or something else? Oui. You think Yenichiri have freedom? Very well. I will grant you mercy. If you can defeat my champion, I'll answer your question. Altasari, prepare your weapon and step forward. Your skills never fail to impress me. This is the first time I've enjoyed myself in this desolate wilderness. I hope Prince Barid awakens the Eye of Medea. Don't worry about Premier Shen. I've made sure he's kept busy in Altenova. I don't care whether the kid becomes king or the merchants start a rebellion. If they resist Valencia, I'll crush them with my Catan army. While the prince's escape caused us quite a headache, finding such ruins in this land was an unexpected stroke of luck. I've revealed as much as I will. Now, it's time for you to return to your little prince. Or, would you like to become a Yenichiri who infiltrates the Catan army and stirs up diplomatic tensions with Valencia? Remember, I quite like you. But my mercy is not without its limits. It's too late.
Master, you... Trader. Horsey. God.
Now, all preparations are complete.
Wait. It's not too late. We can still stop, you know. We're only fulfilling a contract, but are you really gonna continue this?
Is it because of the trials I must face? No matter what trial comes, I will endure it calmly. If I give up here, the people will turn their backs on me. Yanichiri, bring the slates together. If I give up here, the people will turn their backs on me.
Well, we finally completed the slates! But with the Adonis on our side, it'll be alright.
Then, now, all preparations are complete.
When these slates fulfill their purpose, they will fragment again and scatter to some distant wasteland in parts unknown.
On the scales of destiny, there are 2 plates. Stand before the giant door and fill the scales as your own. On one, your determination will rise. On the other, your heart will rise. Unlock your path with this key. The Eye of Ages will gaze upon you.
Oh, it's a rather cryptic sentence. First of all, that giant door. What could it possibly mean?
Oh, boss! It must be Fort Asparkin! There's no gate larger than that in these barrens!
Right. These slates were likely used in ancient times. Have there been any recent excavations of ancient artifacts near there?
Oh, you little ones. What a meaningless conversation. Have you forgotten that we are working to fulfill the contract? The inscriptions on the slates don't indicate a location. They signify the trials the heir must endure. Sure. We, the secret guards, also assisted that little prince's father and grandfather. Have you forgotten?
Neruda Shen is not a patient person. We don't have much time, so it's best to depart quickly.
I'll escort the prince first. We'll meet at the destination, Yanichiri.
Stop! The prince has a great...
Both my father and grandfather have been here as well.
Oh. The slates are shaking! Boss, are we okay?
Now that the trial is near, I feel a weight lifting. What have I been afraid of all this time?
It's not too late. Let's go back, shall we? Huh? Prophet, son. Are you afraid of heights or something?
Yes? Oh, are you talking to me? Finally, the day has come, and I'm so nervous.
There are times when even Serare gets nervous. I thought the prophet is always composed.
Surely not. I'm only mortal myself. How does your highness feel right now?
Overwhelmed and frightened. An unknown weight is pressing down on my heart. It's been a long time since the 3 days of darkness. I believe I can do this. My Yenichiri, bring the slate and follow me. The time for my will and your efforts to bear fruit has come. But what do I do now? Sirare, tell me, what should I do now?
Just keep moving forward. Everything will unfold as prophesied. You will overcome and prevail.
Indeed. Just as I have done so far, I must continue to trust you now. Thank you, everyone! I am Barids III, son of Tukram Aksalb. I stand here as the rightful heir of Medea. I seek to deliver the people trapped in turmoil and restore glory to Medea. Eye of Medea, probe my thoughts and become my strength!
The missing crown. The second light. It's right here.
What does that mean? The crown has been absent all this time?
Yes. Our former king was a king without a crown. That's why his authority plummeted, and the merchants flourished. Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. And it's thanks to all of you. I will definitely oust Premier Shen and restore cheer to Medea. Master Anin, no, General Anin, will you continue to assist me in the future?
Nothing shall change. I will protect your Majesty until the day I die.
Sirare, you healed me of my every wound. I would ask for your hand as my queen. Let us lead Medea together.
What? I thought you were a prophet's son. What? Huh? Oh, I get it. That's why you're so pretty.
I don't think that would be wise. Your Majesty should marry the daughter of a prestigious Median family. To mend your political fences, Media no longer has need of a prophet.
Neither do I. What I need is you. With you, I can overcome anything. Sirare, why are you crying?
I'm just so happy. I've been waiting for this day for so long. Look!
You, heir of the Barons, I shall task you with trials to prove your worth.
Very well. No matter what the trial may be, I shall overcome it.
For a true king must live for the people above all else. Then offer me the flesh of the one you hold most dear.
What?
The darkness shall return once more. The lightless sun veiled in shadow sprawl awaits the moon's descent. In vain he calls, only when his heart pounds with passion's blood, and frigid tears quell his mind's silent flood. Will the sun of second light ascend the skies? In this crimson wasteland, his star shall rise.
Sirare?
Everything will unfold as prophesied. Your Majesty, I know you will become a great king. Care for the people as you cared for me.
Sirare!
I was happy by your Majesty's side. Yanichari, please keep a level head, so that His Majesty can quell his mind.
Your determination has been proven sincere. Now, prove that you can protect your people.
why my father refused the trials.
That's right. Every way he turned, adversaries abounded. In some ways, he was more isolated than even you. To him, the queen who bore you was all he had and loved. That's why he refused the trials. And so, the tale played out as it did.
You knew this all along! So why didn't you tell me?
Calm down. We warned you from the start. But I never thought that you'd... I mean, that's not the Bereeds we came to know. But then... Serare...
This is absurd. I couldn't do anything at all. Is this a trial to prove my worth? Why? Why?
The Ator has awakened after 10 long years. Back then, all it did was lumber around, but now... I didn't expect the Ator to recover this much strength. Resh, get ready to report to the Society.
Right. Yes, boss.
Darn it! I curse you all! Why do I deserve such a cruel fate? Sarima, Yanichiri.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you need to eat something. Your Majesty, here, your favorite dish.
Didn't I say I wasn't hungry?
Your Majesty.
Stop saying Your Majesty! I care nothing for this crown! Beggar princess?
Char begs but no one lends a hand. Beggar princess of Moosgar.
Is this door open? Sorry, it was open. I was starving.
Sirare?
Huh? Who is Sirare?
Sirare!
Cries all day in search and Char begs but no one lends a
I hope he doesn't screw it all up. I'll make him wish he never put that crown on his head.
It looks like we've got a king!
I, Barides III, son of Tukram Axon, have overcome the ancient trials, and now stand before you. I, who was once called the Beggar Prince by all of you, shall become the Beggar King. I will not sit atop the throne. I, Barides III, am but a humble king. I will be the sunlight that warms the lowest parts of this world.
Wow! We finally have a king! The Beggar Prince is really king now! Our king! I hope he doesn't screw it all up.
I will not...
I hope he doesn't...
Now, you shall all bear witness as I take my queen. Sirare, please honor me and accept this Beggar King's hand in marriage.
Marriage?
Huh? The Beggar Queen's face turned red! Look at them! Look at them!
Even a beggar king has to give his bride a gift.
Your Majesty, I am Ahitabin from the Baraka Merchants. We will support the royal family from this day on. Here, please accept this precious gift as a token of love to give your blushing bride.
Ahitabin, thank you. What is this supposed to mean?
The Karian faction endured the tyranny of Premier Shen. We could only resign ourselves to our frustration. Now that Medea has found its rightful king, I would be honored to pledge myself as a Shroud Knight.
Welcome. You shall serve as His Majesty's sword and shield, guarding him from the threats posed by Premier Shen.
Whoa. Their response isn't quite what I expected. Would they have been so supportive if we were in Alta Nova? I must record everything in the journal. Have they already started treating him differently since becoming king? We should hurry back and write our reports. And we need to finish writing the observation journal for Serare, too. Oh my! Master Illusion's speculations turned out to be true!
Resh, stop making a fuss and come with me. There are no more secrets here for us.
Yes, boss. The seniors will definitely have to recognize me for my efforts! Oh, don't worry, I'll write down everyone's achievements.
Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. This is the new castle of the Aksop royal family. We must build up our strength here to oppose Altenova. Fortunately, we have a blackstone mine nearby, so things should work in our favor. I will repay all the help I received from my queen, the Shroud Knights, and the Yanichiri. Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. While I was born thanks to my father's choice, many in Medea suffered because of it. I do not respect it, but would I have acted differently? If not for the Queen, I would have been the same. And if you weren't there, I would not have overcome the Ator's trial. I've been lucky thus far. Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. I will banish every thought of him from my mind. and will take everything he tries to throw at us. My queen, the Shroud Knights, and Yanichiri, I will become a king worthy of your trust. And Yanichiri, don't worry about Medea. Focus on stopping Ilezra. I'm counting on you. Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. I am in his debt, but he is also one of the causes of all this. He said so himself, that he used me and my family's traditions for his experiment. I do not know what he wanted or gained, but I will keep an eye on him. Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you. Traditionally, sons inherited the gift from their fathers. It was something absolute in Medea. But for some reason, the previous prophet had no child other than Serare to continue his line. And she, though a daughter, was born with the gift of prophecy. So, she lived according to tradition. Perhaps this was meant to be. Medea no longer needs a prophet. Yanichiri, this is all thanks to you.
Do you know what kind of a person I was? Do you know what kind of a person I was? I have no idea who I am supposed to be, let alone how I came back, as you say. When I awoke, I heard a voice telling me, Edana, your second life begins. I thought that was my name, but everyone here calls me Sirare. Do you? I'm not sure. I followed the voice in my head, walking without thinking. Then ended up here, in Musgar. I was searching for something to eat because I was hungry, and stumbled upon His Majesty's abode. Yanichiri, why are you so surprised? Do you know something about this? I will trust your judgment, Yanichiri. Do you know what kind of a person I was? I do. I want to know who I was. To understand why everyone's so nice to me, I asked many people, but awakened no memory. Though, I feel like this is the moment I've been longing for. It's sad that I cannot remember my past. But I am certain I'll have more happy memories. I feel hope in it. The marriage was so sudden, but I don't dislike him. Prophecy? I do have things popping up in my head, but they don't seem to be prophecies. Still, I cannot fathom how I lived on with such a heavy responsibility. Perhaps that's why I feel so relieved. It frightens me to know of the future. I feel hope in this village. Do you know what kind of a person I was? Marriage? I mean, it's all so sudden. I am happy just to be at His Majesty's side. Oh, I don't know why it makes me blush so. I just look forward to the future he will create. Anyway, please, don't tease me. I'm just a little shy, that's all. Do you?
It's the moment I've been dreaming of. It's the moment I've been dreaming of. Yanichiri, our seemingly futile journey ended well, thanks to your help. And Her Majesty the Queen also returned to us safely. It is a miracle. I dare say the late King Tukram would have been so happy. I am overwhelmed. It's the moment no one can threaten the true king. I had many suspicions of my own, but for a royal prophet to be a woman, it was something unimaginable in Medea, so I did not delve further into the matter. His Majesty knew, of course, but he didn't tell me. I'm a little hurt. No one can... It's the moment I've been dreaming of. I want to call them to Musgar at once, but Premier Shen will not let them leave. And even though we have the Blackstone mine, we're still a long ways from it being fully operational. I am confident we will gather everyone soon. Together, we will restore glory to Medea. It's the moment I've been... The Shroud Knights will serve with their lives. My predecessor asked me to protect the prince when I was appointed the new master, and told me that the master of the knights should face the end with the king. I plan to continue the legacy, and will protect his majesty until the end. The Shroud Knights will serve with their lives. It's the moment I've been dreaming of.
I must record everything in the journal. How'd you know? Yeah, he lives somewhere over that mountain. I've tried sending some mail, but the hawks keep failing to fly over it. I think one just barely made it over. But anyway, I'm sure my brother is doing just fine. I must record everything in the journal. At first, it was to find my dad. Then I met Dragef along the way. They recognized my yearning for knowledge, so they accepted me as a member. My dad may be a little disappointed, but I'm guessing he knew I would venture out. I must record everything in the journal. Wait. The way you talk. Could it be? Do you have the adventurer's senses? I'm so jealous. It's not something that can be taught. You just have to figure it out for yourself. I envy you. If I had that ability, ooh, I would have found so many more secrets hidden here. I must record everything in the journal. Nope. We are great at adapting. Cold, hot, wet, dry. Doesn't matter. Don't judge a fox abets by their size. We can go anywhere we want to. I must record everything in the journal. I knew you'd know. You're a Yanichiri after all. If tenacity is a value sought after in a Yanichiri, I might be even better than you. I must record everything in the journal.
Be careful. That goes for that dark passenger of yours as well. You're off to find Alezra now? To deliver the proof of royalty. The deal was penned 150 years ago. Since then, we wandered the desert alongside the royal heir, so we've improved upon our methods. Now we make sure to locate the slate first, then wait for the heir. You're off to find Alezra now? Be careful. That goes for that dark passenger of yours as well. I'm sure you know the state of Ataraxian. Nothing good will come from the Ator waking up now. Just imagine all the Ators in the world waking up and stampeding across the land. Horrifying, isn't it? We must stop Alezra and her plan. A challenge is a great lesson for rookies. Sorry, can't tell you that yet. But you will know soon enough. Our base is in the southern reaches of this land. You could always drop by when you have the time. Of course, everyone's busy playing their parts, so I'm not sure if anyone could tend to your needs. Be careful. That goes for that dark passenger of yours as well. Yes, they are the descendants of the Kabua. Why do you think we're keeping an eye on them? The power of prophecy follows their family, but it's not always found directly through their bloodline. Just like how Sarare, now in her second life, became the queen to King Barid's. You're off to find Alezra now? A challenge is a great lesson for rookies. Seems highly likely. We still need to observe and study to confirm. If the second light in the prophecy is her and not the crown, it makes perfect sense. You're off to find Alezra. A challenge is a great lesson for rookies. Ulukita, the Exalted Land. Called such since the days of ancient Kabua. Today, it is a barren land, unsuited for life, but it was once blooming with civilization. Well, that once was... I guess it's too far back in history now. Be careful. A challenge is a great lesson for rookies. None. They proved their loyalty and honor when the 3 days of darkness swept over Medea. Marines is especially lucky to have found a worthy Yanichiri so soon. You're off to find Alezra now?
My Yanichiri? I assume you will disappear again without a trace. I wish you could stay and assist me, but I won't force you to stay. Remember, this land will always welcome you. Please, defeat Elezra and bring us peace. Sirare, my queen, I will now protect you.